What's up? What's up, y'all? How have y'all been? I know y'all missed me last week. I wasn't here, but thanks for tuning in to another episode of My Mic's On. And you guys know how I feel about, my mic's on, that shit's up. I was sick last week. Like, I'm talking about got put down. So I got sick on Thursday. I was at work and I literally just caught the chills, and I thought I was going to be able to like knock it out in 48 hours, but that is not what happened. I had a whole respiratory infection. So we were not here last week, and I do apologize for that, but we're back. As you can see, I'm here again. Shiz is late. Shiz is about to get fired, okay? Because this is like like I ain't even like lying. Like, bro, like what? But anywho, we're back, and I didn't really want any guests this week. I kind of wanted to talk about something that somebody brought to my attention, and I had to kind of look at myself and look at other females that I interact with on a daily basis, and it was kind of jarring what this conversation was about. So basically, I had a conversation with a gentleman who basically said that women, especially black women, do not know how to take accountability. And I was kind of shocked by that, because I'm like, black women are always accountable, for their actions, their choices, their decisions. And he said that we are not. I like to think that I am a person who holds herself accountable when I, make a wrong decision or something like that. I like to wholeheartedly believe that, I'm very self-aware. And with that self-awareness, I can hold myself accountable for choices that I make. But when I was speaking to him, he was saying that a lot of black women are not self-aware, and they do not know how to take accountability for their actions. And then I kind of was like a little like floored by that, because I don't, remember, like it was a little like off-putting to hear that, but to hear a man say that, and I had to say to him, well, is it just a black woman thing, or is it like women in general? And he said it's not really. He said it's more black women than anything. Now, I like to think that that might just be his own experiences. I don't want to say that that is something that, I feel happens, but I do feel that sometimes women do not know how to take accountability for their actions. She says he's coming in now. He gets on my nerves. Like, seriously, he gets on my nerves. And this was a topic that he wanted to talk about. So, going into talking about accountability, I think that sometimes us as women, we have a tendency of not being able to tell the difference between accountability and self-blame. And self-blame and accountability are not the same thing. Accountability is power. Accountability is saying, I made a wrong choice, I made a wrong decision, and how to learn from that. Where you have self-blame is more so like just being harsh on yourself. Like, oh, I'm always fucking up, or I'm always doing this, or I'm always doing that. But I also feel that because black women have been conditioned to carry everybody else's emotional baggage, that the accountability, us being able to take accountability, kind of gets lost. So that's what I think. But I'm gonna take a break real fast and get Shiz in here so we can have this conversation, because this nigga want to have this conversation too. And I'm like, bro, like, we'll be back.
Whoa, 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 whoa. It's big dog. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. It's big dog. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. It's big dog. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. It's Why would you stay with me? Yeah, I did it. Who made it wait for me? Fuck your opinions. Keep them away.
What happened? Shiz is not outside.
Make her fall in love, real slow when she thought it was. Give her all my love, put her on the plug, then she finessing like I thought she was. Cause she got multiple choices, options, picking all above. Finesse tried to test me, her IQ ain't high enough. Whoa, 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 it's big dog, oh. Whoa, 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 it's big dog, oh. Backwoods, plant based, I'm juiced up. Versace, I'm on the suit, skinny papa gets spruced up. Shorty play ball with me, and the stats get boosted up. She gets scooped up, I throw a few bucks. Yeah, I'm back, man, screws stuck. Yeah, I do my thing, man. You see the king signs? Dog food, fiends looking out the bowl. Going canine. Well connected, got the main line. Got another play at the same time. Shorty waiting for the pass. I'm balling like Mike with the hang time. Whoa, 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 whoa. It's big dog, oh. Whoa, 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 whoa. It's big dog, oh. Whoa, 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 whoa. It's big dog, oh. Whoa, 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 whoa. It's big dog, oh.
Talking, nigga, I'm about to talk my shit. Why you always late?
Listen,
What's up, bro?
listen.
Listen, bro.
The show don't start till the star get there, all right? They should have told you.
Nigga,
that.
I'm the star, not you. This ain't this.
There's been a change of management.
Nigga, no. Whose face is that? That's my face.
That's your face?
That's my
yeah,
face,
I've been meaning
nigga.
to talk to you about that, too.
About what?
We're going to have to put, like, some new faces and stuff. I want to get, like, my face just plastered on this wall here,
Listen,
that
we
one
can
over
do
there,
that for a
all
nigga
that.
who show up on time.
God damn it.
For a nigga
God
that show
damn
up
it.
on time.
Yeah, I've been
We
meaning
can
to
have
talk
a
about that, too. I probably need, like, a good 3-hour show instead of a 1-hour show. Two, come holler at me, baby. We're going to talk about it after the show.
Oh, my goodness. Child.
So what we
All
got
right,
going
Miss
on?
Diva.
Mr. Diva.
No, Mr. Diva. I'm
yes,
sorry.
Yes, put some respect upon my name.
All right, Toto. Anyways. Anyways, I missed you last week. I was sick. I was telling them I was sick.
Yes. But
Yes.
it was a much needed break. How are you feeling this week?
I'm all right. I'm here. You know, I'm big. I'm talking about accountability. I had already started because I was telling them about the conversation that I was having with a gentleman who said to me that Black women do not take accountability for their actions. They don't know how to. I was very floored by that statement because as a Black woman, I feel like that I take accountability for my bullshit almost every day. But, you know, I also have self-awareness about myself, which he also said that Black women lack self-awareness.
Yes.
So that was alarming to hear. Then I asked him, is that just Black women? Is that your experience? Or is that all women? And he said that's basically has been his experience with Black women, that they don't have any self-awareness and they do not take accountability. In order to take accountability, you have to be self-aware, because that's where it comes from, the awareness of what you're doing.
I can understand that. I mean, you know, like, I don't think it's just Black women though on the accountability front. I think it's Black men too. Like, I think us as Black people don't know how to take accountability for shit. Like, you know, like when people break up, when people fight and all that type of stuff or whatever, everybody wants to point the finger. You know, they always say, you know, when you point one finger, like 4 of them pointing right back at you and stuff like that or whatnot. And, you know, that's true as shit. You know, everybody looks at what someone else did to them. Everybody's a victim, you know. No one is talking about what they did. Nobody wants to say, I'm the villain of the story. No one wants to accept that
even
you may
saying
be the
if
villain.
you're the villain of the story, isn't that kind of like self-blame? Like if you're blaming yourself for something that happened?
I think that you can definitely mask the two of them. So some people may mask self-blame as accountability or whatever. Like I even went through it myself. When I left my ex-wife and stuff like that or whatnot. I looked at the things and I said, damn, I could have been a better husband. I could have been a better this, better that. I never was able to get specific in it because it was like the truth in it was I was blaming myself for the reasons that my marriage didn't work out. But I never looked at the reasons that, that the shit that was on her part. She cheated. She did what she did. She made the mistakes that she made and stuff like that or whatever. But I held myself responsible and blamed myself. She never took accountability for it. Had she taken accountability for the things that she would have done in our marriage or in our relationship and stuff like that or whatnot, then yeah, maybe, things could have changed. Maybe we could have fixed things. Maybe we could have gotten back together and stuff like that or whatever. There were a lot of maybes. But because I was left to blame myself and feel like that was accountability, there was no moving forward. I was stuck in a cycle of the sadness. Well, and a lot of us black men do that and confuse blame with accountability.
Well, yes, because self-blame is just basically like harsh or being harsh on yourself. It's there, like when you take accountability, it's more so you're taking accountability, you're looking at yourself and you're saying, okay, I did this. This has impacted my relationship. It has impacted whatever's going on in my marriage, in my home. What can I do to make sure that this doesn't happen again? Where self-blame, there is none of that. You're just being very harsh on yourself. I feel as though as a black woman, accountability was very hard for me. I wasn't taught accountability. My mother didn't know how to be accountable for her own actions. She always would blame somebody else as to why something happened instead of looking at herself. So in turn, she taught her daughters that. It wasn't until I got older and I started realizing there were things that were happening in my life. There were patterns that kept coming up. And I was like, is it them? Because what really like brought me to want to learn how to be accountability, everybody kept saying the same thing about me. And I was like, well, damn, if everybody's saying the same thing,
what the hell was they saying?
A lot of stuff.
Oh, I need one. Spill it. Spill the tea. I want the red flags.
I wasn't a very nice person.
You still not. You mean to me.
I'm not mean to you.
I feel like she's mean.
I'm very nice to you.
That's the lack of accountability.
I am not mean to him. I am not mean to you.
She beats me.
I beat him. Yo, why are y'all quick to say that to somebody?
She beats me.
Oh, you see? Oh God. Someone help. No, but seriously, everybody was saying the same thing, and it was basically in relationships. I was getting very much that I was mean. I was selfish. I was self-centered. In every relationship that kept coming up, where I thought that, I was, looking out for myself, just making sure that I preserved things inside of me. It was coming across that, I was very one-sided when it came to a relationship. It was my way or the highway. And a few guys said that, and I had to look like, am I really like that?
You were that second love. That's what you were.
What do you mean?
So I came up with this theory or whatever and stuff like that. It's kind of widely known, so I don't really want to take responsibility for it or credit for it. But basically, you have 3 great loves in your life, okay? When you're young, you got that first love. That's that puppy dog love, that teen love,
Okay.
That's that love where you're just infatuation. Y'all might be fucking a lot of some shit. You learn what love is.
Okay.
That second love that you have or whatnot, it's the one-sided love where you may love that person, but they may not love you back, or vice versa. Now, that third love, that's the love you don't fuck up. That's where now you know how to love. You understand what love is, and you can love that person. That person can love you back and things like that or whatnot. And neither one of y'all want to fuck it up. You fuck that up or whatnot, I promise you love will never be the same. You sound like the person who had that second love where the man would love you and show you all this stuff or whatever and stuff, but you would turn them the fuck down, tear them down, and it'd be very one-sided.
I'm not sure. I don't know.
You don't think so?
I don't know. I think that
Let's take accountability.
I think that at those times in my life, I was very jaded. I think that I wanted to make sure that I always had the upper hand if anything was to happen. So I played a game that just, it was basically me. Like, I'm going to put myself first. I still play that game to this day.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is love number 2. Are we taking accountability here?
I've never heard of anything like that, but if it's called love number 2, then that's
what I'm calling it. Maybe I'll write a book on it. Jump in my DMs. We will talk about it more.
I call it just having self-preservation.
Well, it's better than saying you wasn't shit. No,
I
yeah. See, you wasn't shit. Yeah. See, I was trying to be nice.
Now listen. I come on here all the time and I take accountability. I always say I am the problem.
She is the problem.
I always say that I ain't shit. I ain't about shit. I ain't got shit. I ain't gonna be shit. I'm very honest about this. I feel like I take accountability with no problem.
I have saved your name in my phone as the problem. Yes.
Listen.
You called me the other day or whatnot, and my folks saw it, and it was like, who the hell is the problem? I was like, yeah, you gonna learn who the problem is.
I am the problem.
You are the problem.
What's so funny? Listen, like, I'm dating somebody right now, and it's so crazy because
she tried to keep him a secret on
I ain't trying to keep nobody no secret.
Girl, you ain't told me first. That's why.
He's not no secret.
Oh, he not no secret.
No.
He out here.
Yeah, I had him on my Instagram. Listen. I ain't post his face. You just heard him.
No face, no case.
No, cause listen. Let me tell you something. One thing I don't, cause every time you go to post, it's over. Right after. I'm telling you, it's over. So
you gotta act crazy on them. That's why. See, I just posted my lady
crazy.
not too long. Yeah, act crazy. It's okay to act crazy. Yeah, I'm taking accountability. Act crazy every now and then. See,
y'all niggas don't like that.
No, I ain't.
Y'all see.
Think we don't like that? We love that shit. Let me tell you something. Ain't nothing wrong with a little bit of crazy. I mean, that shit make a nigga
y'all
nipples
talk
hard.
Y'all talk that fly shit till y'all really get a crazy bitch.
Nope.
Y'all talk that I like crazy shit till you really get a bitch that's really really crazy. You do.
Maybe, depending on how far she
No, because listen, you say that and then you get a bitch who really, really crazy.
Listen, I told my ex-wife she had 2 times to stab me, okay? 2 times. Yes, that was a real conversation. I swear to God, anybody who knows my ex-wife, ask her. She will tell you, this nigga gave me 2 opportunities to stab her, and that was in the very beginning of the relationship. I said, listen here, bitch.
Hold on.
You got 2 times.
Time out. Wait, did she try to stab him?
Yeah, that was how the relationship ended. She stabbed me the first time. I said, okay, that was kind of sexy. Now patch me up and we're going to do this little fuck real quick. And then the second time, I said, I got to go. I got to go.
Yo, wait, hold
She
on.
really trying to kill me. I got to go.
Now listen, I'm going to tell you something, right? Because I stabbed somebody once.
See?
Before.
Look, here you go.
Listen.
See? Good coochie. Good coochie
No,
stabbed you,
listen.
sir.
And listen, when I tell you, I tried to break after I did it, and he was like, you think you about to stab me and leave?
Fuck no. Fuck no. That man tried to get you pregnant after that. That's what fucking happened. Told you.
Toxic as fuck.
Told you.
Bro,
Good coochie tried to stab you, sir.
Shit, bro.
Yes.
That's the most toxic shit I've ever heard. Is that not crazy? Like, you literally stab somebody and they like, where you going?
Because good coochie don't try to let you live. Now, the second time, ladies and gentlemen, get the fuck out of there. I promise you, she wants you dead at that point. It ain't just no regular love shit. That bitch wants you dead the second time she tried to stab you. Okay? So, yeah, the 2 rule minimum.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because they trust and believe there won't be a third. You won't make it out that bitch a third time. I ain't never heard nobody surviving a stabbing a third time. Okay?
I personally think, like, if you're going there, if it goes there, that is dangerous already. That's dangerous.
Cause you know what it tells me. Like, if you stab me, right? That means that the dick is so good.
Oh my God.
Okay.
No.
The dick is so good.
No.
Right? The licks are so good. Okay, the passion is so good that you like, how dare you? I will never allow this dick to belong to anyone else.
That is dangerous.
They snap.
They
snap.
Who snaps?
They snap.
That is dangerous.
Man, I had the girl try to light me on fire before because this shit was so good. Okay?
Do you really think that? Now, who's not taking accountability?
Now,
do you really think that's crazy?
I mean, yeah, I told you black men don't take accountability either. Yeah, I mean, I blame myself. Yeah, I mean, I did it. But at the end of the day and shit like that, she ain't had to light me on fire. I mean,
did she light you on fire or try to light
She tried to light me on fire. So I was doused in alcohol.
Lord
and,
have
and
mercy.
off spray, okay? And the girl had the lighter. I ain't never told you the story before, nah.
Yeah, and
About the she tried to light me on fire. She had my snake, wanted to light it on fire and shit. The girl even tried to blacklist me later on in life. And the bitch is engaged right now. Why the fuck are you trying to blacklist me and still talking about me to this day and you're engaged? Yes, I'm talking about you. I won't say no names right now, but the next time you ever speak my name out of your goddamn mouth, trust and believe, I will tell your fiance that ugly ass nigga. Now that I got that out the way, because I know she watching, Firestarter.
Yo, not Firestar. Is that her name? That's
what?
We call her?
That's what I call her. She know what her name is. She don't want to. She don't want me to tell her her actual name.
Lord
I ain't gonna say it on the waves out here.
Yo, I thought I had like traumatic stories.
The girl is still chasing me. The girl is still talking about me.
You know
she tried to light me on fire 10 years ago, and she's still after me.
You know what's funny is I have a guy that I dated a few years ago. And I cut him. I cut him in like 3 different. And to this day, he still wants to be. And I just be like, what is wrong with you?
Yeah, because he was ready to die behind that thing. Huh? I mean, he was ready to die behind that thing.
Yo, it was so funny.
Yeah.
Yo, he wanted to tell the people at the hospital that I cut him so bad.
Yo, but you can't. See, that's the thing. That's the thing. See, there's levels of crazy. See, the girl who tried to light me on fire, coochie was terrible. That's why the moment she tried to do it, I let that bitch go, okay? Because crazy does certain shit, okay?
Okay.
Good coochie crazy will cut you, will stab you, will do all of that shit. Bad coochie crazy just do some weird shit. Like I said, throw a brick at you, fucking light your car on fire, light you on fire. That bitch just crazy. You gotta leave them bitches alone. See, had the girl actually had good coochie, I think maybe she would have truly lit me on fire. Had it been good coochie.
Yo, this is so toxic that we're sitting here talking about. That is the craziest thing. I know for a fact that you guys, men do not like you. Y'all don't.
Because we say that? Please, no, y'all women say shit all the time that y'all don't mean.
Listen, I am not one to play at all, okay? I'm talking about, like, my shit goes from 0 to fucking 150 in 2.5 seconds, okay? So I know for a fact that is not something that guys like. Y'all say y'all like crazy to an extent. Because, see, I don't play. I go kicking in doors and shit. And I don't give a fuck who in there.
Oh. My God, it makes me so hot.
See, I'm like,
you kicking my door?
It depends.
Waving the fofo.
I know.
Had me out here screaming. Listen, nah, don't hit me no more.
This is how I knew I was getting a divorce when I pulled my when I was about to pop. Click,
somebody.
Boom. I was about to. That's exactly when I knew I was doing it. Click, click, boom. Like nigga.
And you see that motherfucker still after you to this day. Good coochie will kill you. Good coochie will have you.
I think make you
have a near-death experience.
I think that's more of a narcissist.
I don't think so.
I think that's a narcissist.
I don't think so. Like I said, us men, we say shit we don't mean all the time. We say we don't want a bitch that's crazy. We ready to be calm and not all this other shit and stuff like that all the time. The same way how y'all women say shit that y'all don't fucking mean. Like the other night I was with my girl and shit like that or whatnot. She said, let me make you a daddy. I said, okay. Afterwards, when we got done, she said, why the fuck did you do that? I said, I was doing what you told me to do. The fuck? Like, so yeah, exactly. Ew. See what I'm saying?
That's disgusting.
Exactly. But hey, y'all women say shit that y'all don't mean like all the time.
I don't say no shit like that.
Yeah, because you a different type of kid. Crazy. You a non-kid having crazy, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, apparently she don't want to have no kids either, or whatever. Was why she said it afterwards. But don't tell me in the midst of the shit to do the shit.
Just the thought of having kids is like, I throw up in my mouth. Like what?
Listen, let me tell you something about kids, okay? Kids are like cats, all right? When they're yours, you know, you let them in your house, you pet them, you feed them, all that good shit or whatnot. There's no problem. But when they're not yours, they're like straight fucking cats. You see them on the street, you go, ew, what the fuck? Get away from me. Kill that thing. You ain't never walked by a stray cat and say, what type of fleas and disease does that thing have on? Same thing with kids.
I don't see the, and it's so weird because I have kids, but I don't know how the other two got there. I only want to one.
See, I don't know how the other two got there. Exactly. But see, your kids, fine. Other people's kids, where the hell did you come from? Why are you here?
Other people, like, I don't even want to be bothered with other people's kids. Mm-hmm. It's so hard. It's so hard for me to like date men that have children because like I know like and I have to have these conversations with them about not wanting to be bothered with their kids. A lot of the guys be okay with it. Like,
So you're an empty nester now.
what you mean? The motherfuckers still in my house?
I mean, oh yeah, well yeah. So you're an empty nester without having the empty nest.
Man,
But they grown though.
I mean, yeah, but they still there. It's
Yeah,
like
I get it.
you know, like my daughter was yelling at me the other day because I didn't have no pants on, and I'm like, bitch,
That's
this
your
my
house. Exactly.
What the fuck?
Just let it
What the
swing,
fuck?
let it hang.
That's what I'm saying.
Let it
She
swing,
like,
let it
oh my
hang.
god, why you, bitch?
Yep.
And God forbid I try to bring me a man through that motherfucker.
Yep.
That can't, you know, that's why I gotta do my creeping outside. You know,
So
anybody, I fucking gotta have their own shit.
Listen, one thing about dealing with a girl that has kids, okay? Y'all gotta pick the most opportune time to be fucking, all right? First off, the kid is in school from 8 to 3, all right?
Well, when my kids were
We work.
when my kids were younger, I didn't bring. I still went outside because
You still
because I got a daughter. You know, I had a daughter. I got a. And even to this day, like, you know, my daughter, she just turned 23. So I'm very weird. Like, I pay attention to because niggas is nasty.
Yes.
Niggas is nasty. You see
Yup.
my daughter, you might try to fuck my daughter. You know, like, niggas be on some weird shit. So even with that, I still don't.
Yes,
you know,
moms, watch your daughters.
know.
You know what I mean? Peddlers
and I
is out here,
I don't
bro.
play that shit. Not with mine. And, you know, then I got my sons, you know, and you got to be careful with that because you got grown sons. So, you know, I got to be careful about their interactions with another grown man, you know?
Absolutely.
So,
Yep.
I take my ass outside.
Yep, because I'll be boxing
'Cause
people kids,
whoever-
bro. I don't give a damn, you know what I'm saying?
that-
Like, you know
see,
what I
that-
mean?
see, that's the
Yeah, don't
bullshit.
have me around your kids because I
that's
will
the
square up
bullshit.
with your kid real fast.
See, that's the bullshit.
Yup.
And then, you know, like, I mean, you know, I ain't saying,
Yup.
you know, they YNs, but like they getting, but they ain't bitches.
So then they YNs. What the hell? Your kid? I ain't never
like-
been to your house for the simple fact of your kids would try to rob me. You told me. I done heard your kids on the phone with me talking about who is that nigga?
Well, they
Yeah.
won't rob you, but they will. It has
You
been
damn right they won't rob me because I ain't coming.
nobody. Listen, nobody is getting robbed, but they will if they see. You know, they might hit. Who the fuck is that? Who at the door? Who the fuck is this nigga?
See, I didn't need that.
It gets a little goofy.
I ain't need
So
that.
I don't bother. It gets. I'm gonna tell you a story real fast, right? So my oldest, he's 25, right?
Okay.
So he said to me the other day, I was in my room, and he was like, "Oh, you home?" And I'm like, "Yeah." He like, "You ain't been home in a week." And I'm like,
Sheesh.
"Mind your business."
Him
Again.
clocking you is crazy.
Yeah. Mind your motherfucking business, okay? So then he says, "Oh, so you're not with your boyfriend?" And I said, "Who's my boyfriend?" And he said, "Your boyfriend, the guy you be with every day." And I said, "For one, it's not my boyfriend. We're dating,
Mhm.
okay? That's just the nigga that's cracking these eggs right now."
Jesus
So,
Christ.
so,
Jesus Christ.
so
Don't let him scramble them. Just don't let him scramble them, okay?
Child,
keep,
please.
Keep his
These-
sunny side up.
Child,
all right?
please. That's not that.
Oh, shit.
That's that.
Them eggs are fried?
Fried and laid to the motherfucking
Right to the
side.
motherfucking side. There you
Okay,
go.
listen. Okay, there is nothing. You shoot this motherfucking club up, that shit coming right back.
Hey, man, I meant when I said them eggs are scrambled. Is he letting them
Listen,
scramble them?
I'm-
He's scrambling
there-
eggs. That means you
listen,
ready to stab
there
somebody again.
Dig this. There is nothing up there to get to the eggs. Okay, it's
Just an echo.
It's-
Hello.
it's empty the fuck up there. It's empty. It's just know that it's nothing. The fuck up there.
Fuck it then. Let's move some equipment in
I
and
don't-
turn it into a recording
I don't-
studio. We
I
can
don't
beatbox
play
that
no
motherfucker.
games. I don't play no games. I knew. I said, you can take that shit the fuck with you. When this motherfucker come out, take that shit. Yep. There you
Now,
go.
now, are we taking accountability for what we're doing?
Yeah. Well, I always took accountability, especially when it came to having kids. I always knew that for the most part, I was probably going to be the sole provider of taking care of human beings that came out of my vagina.
See, now, do you think that's the reason why women have such a hard time taking accountability for everything else? Because the shit that y'all do take accountability for, like having kids and shit or whatnot, it's something that we as men don't really do too much. So is that why y'all have such a hard time?
So I'm going to say, I don't know, because a lot of times, a lot of men will tell us women that they don't want to have children, that they're not ready to have children. And a woman will scream, oh, it's my body, my choice, and will still go and have a child, knowing that this man did not want a child with you or whatever the case may be. And then you will call him a deadbeat or this or that, and it's
when
like,
you need to take accountability.
It's like, yeah, because it's like if somebody told you that's not what they wanted and you did it, the accountability now lies on you. It's your choice, your body. So you are making a choice to provide for this child. I think that's very hard for women to understand. Me myself, if I was to ever get pregnant by someone and they told me that they did not want a baby with me, I would not have it. Point blank, period. I wouldn't have it. I wouldn't have it. I wouldn't even, because I just wouldn't want that responsibility. You know, like when I started having kids, I knew based off of the 2 men that I had children with, I was going to be stuck raising these kids by myself. And let me tell you something. I've never put neither one of my children's fathers on child support. I never did the child support shit. I never sent cops after them. None of that. Because at the end of the day, I made a choice to have these children. So regardless on what those niggas did, I was going to do what I needed to do for mine.
Absolutely.
So it didn't matter if they didn't do a motherfucking thing. It still was going to get done regardless. But that's a choice that I made. So I never was one to bash baby daddies. You ain't shit. You don't do this. I don't got to say none of that. Even to this day, my kids know who did what and who didn't. So that's not even a conversation that we have. But I noticed that a lot of times that's something that women have a hard time with.
So how do you feel about, like women who would see the show right now and stuff like that or whatever, and, hear that you're not, you're saying that they can't take accountability and things like that, and would turn around and say, oh, she's being a pick me girl. You know what a pick me girl is, right?
Yeah, nah, I'm never a pick me. I only go based off of my own experiences and the stuff that I've seen and the things that I've been through. And like I said before, me taking accountability was in anything in life, whether it was how I behaved at a job, how I spoke to people. Those are things that I had to go through to realize that those things didn't belong in that setting. That behavior, those actions, they don't belong in that setting. And then I have to look at myself and see, where did I go wrong at? I always come back to me. Somebody asked me, like Shiz asked me, why did I get married if I knew that the person that I was going to get married to, if I already had doubts about them? And I said to him, that was just my bullshit. Like I blew past every red flag on this nigga just because I wanted to. There's no other reason. You can't blame that man. The only person I can blame is me. So I don't even bother to place any blame at his feet. I made a decision. I made a choice. And from that, at my big age, I'm still learning. I'm still fucking up every day. But
it sounds like we're taking accountability.
I always take accountability.
Circle.
I try to.
And so at least I try.
At least I try to. I do my best to take accountability because I'm very self-aware. So with my self-awareness, I'm self-aware about the shit that I do. That's why I always say I'm always on some bullshit, because 9 times out of 10 I'm always on some bullshit. So if I'm on bullshit and anything that comes from that bullshit, it's like, damn, nah, you kind of knew that shit was going to happen, didn't you? And you did it anyways, dickhead. So that's just...
but the accountability thing just stretches just more than just like interpersonal shit or whatever and stuff like that. Just like regular people like me and you or whatever. Like I say, look at the Diddy trial, Like accountability should have been big there. Like a lot of these people got paid.
You don't want to talk about that.
I want to talk about Diddy.
I
want to talk about Diddy.
All right.
Diddy did it. Okay, Diddy did, and that's a big thing. Y'all really came up with a phrase called "Diddy did it."
Diddy did what? Hold on, time out. Diddy did what?
He did it.
Whatever the fuck it was. Did whatever what people allowed him to do.
Exactly. Diddy did. So they came up with this phrase of Diddy did it in order for them not to take accountability. Diddy paid these people to do these things. You value money over your self-respect and shit a lot more, and then wanted to turn around and play fucking wolf or baby and shit like that or whatever, because now you look like a slut or a whore or someone that's gay out there and shit like that or whatnot. And no, I'm not slut shaming, but my thing is own it. That's called taking accountability. I would never slut shame anybody. I love sluts. Sluts make the world go round. Shit, half of my nuts come from sluts. But own it. Yes, half of my nuts come from sluts. Yes.
Okay. Yes. And he's right. I do feel like that people should own it. I really didn't believe, and I'm just gonna wholehearted. I didn't believe that Diddy did anything wrong.
And neither did I.
I think that Diddy did what people allowed him to do for years.
Money makes the world go round.
Also, a woman who was in a relationship with him. She allowed those things to happen. Granted, she was young. Granted, he might have molded her. But
that check molded her.
We have this thing called self-will. Like all of us. Anybody that's breathing and alive in a person, you have self-will. It does not matter. You shouldn't trade your self-worth and your self-dignity for fame and fortune. You shouldn't. And then on the back end say, oh, well, if I didn't do it, then I wouldn't have been able to get this and get it. It sounds like you paid a price for it. Yeah. It sounds like you paid a pretty price for it.
Ain't nothing in life free.
Nothing. So you knew what you were getting into. Yeah. Maybe the first time you didn't, but listen, I'm a firm believer. I'm always down to try something once. And if I like it, I might do it again. But if it's something that I don't like and I know it don't sit well with inside of me, I ain't doing that shit again. I don't give a fuck what's going on. I don't care. I don't.
But even the first time you try it and stuff like that or whatnot, it's still on you because you made the decision to do it. And listen, and also you spent the check. If you spent the check, you can't complain. If you got the check and you spent the check, shut the fuck up. That's it.
You work and I mean, I guess I would look at it like that. I would look at it like that. If I was fucking Diddy and that's what and I made like a decision with myself. Like I had a conversation like, oh, in order for me to, keep this lifestyle and have these things, I got to do this, that, and the third. Yeah.
We're taking accountability.
I would literally, if that is what I wanted in life, if I wanted the fame, the fortune, the notoriety, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I be getting trains run on me every other day.
Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Y'all hear that? She is willing to take accountability for the trains. If
I'm being honest, like my grandma used to say, I'd rather be a paid hoe than a broke hoe any day. Hey, listen.
You know what's crazy? That's a crazy story that you say that.
Listen,
you know, one time my mama called me a whore indirectly.
I'm just saying, my grandma used to always say, "You's a sad ass hoe if you only got one whore to crawl out of. A bitch, you got three. Make it happen." But I'm just saying.
Yep.
I'm just saying.
A bitch with working parts should never be broke. Should never be broke.
Never.
Yep.
My grandmother said you should only sell pussies in cases of emergency. Pussies should only be sold in cases of emergency.
Your grandma.
My grandmother was a wise lady.
She been teaching. She been teaching a lot of people.
She taught her granddaughters.
How many granddaughters she got?
She had three.
She had three
granddaughters.
She had three. You got any numbers you want to give out? Like I said, most of my nuts come from sluts.
No, I'm just saying.
Sound like your granny knew how the world works.
My grandmother did know how the world
works.
She said, "Bitch, let me tell you something." Mm-hmm. She said, "Let me tell you something." And my grandmother was telling me this shit when I was like 6. Bitch, let me tell you something. I'm gonna tell you this.
6?
Yeah, when I was like 6.
She got you at 6.
When I was 6. Let me tell you something. My grandmother told me at 6 my pussy was good. At 6. I'm telling the truth. At 6. She told me my pussy was good. Listen, I'm going to tell you a story. God honest truth, right? My grandmother from Dothan, Alabama. God honest truth, right? So my grandmother...
That sound like some Alabama shit.
Bro, so listen. So at 6, she told me. She said her shit was good. She said she put it down, okay? She didn't play. Put her shit down. She said my mom. She said, you see how, yeah. She said, Y'all gonna be the same way. And she ain't never lie. She ain't lying.
Was she stabbing people too?
Yo, no, you know my grandmother threw lye on my grandfather. Yes, she threw lye on that nigga. You know what lye is?
Yeah, I know what lye is. That's that shit Jeffrey Dahmer was putting on motherfuckers to eat them up.
She threw lye. I'm talking about boiled lye. She boiled it and threw it on that shit. Yeah.
That shit.
She went to
pots and everything.
The right side of my grandfather's face.
And he was still with her, wasn't he?
No, he left after that.
Yeah,
she was gonna kill him.
That was the second time she probably tried to kill his ass.
He bounced after that.
Probably the third time. He should have left after she tried to kill him the first time.
Yeah, she went to jail for that.
Yep.
Yeah, my great grandmom had to put a house up to bail out.
Yeah, I can't argue. I have to say she probably had that good shit.
I'm telling you, she did.
She tried to kill the motherfucker.
Well, my grandfather tried to kill her. He pushed her down the steps when she was pregnant.
Oh damn!
That's why. She threw the lie on him.
Yeah, man. That's that toxic shit. They both had that good shit. Yeah.
That probably was.
It's cool. I tried to kill a bitch once or twice or whatnot. You know, I knew my shit was good.
Jesus.
You know what I mean? You can't say your shit good unless you try to kill a motherfucker. Shit.
I'm gonna say I've never tried to kill anybody.
What the fuck? Your lies.
Bro, I've never.
So you was just stabbing niggas in hopes that they don't die?
Like stabbing is something different. It wasn't like I stabbed like in a his lung did collapse. What the fuck?
Yeah, hey, yo, I hope no police are watching this.
No,
I just want to say I am not affiliated.
That's another story for another time.
Whatsoever.
I was young back then. That was another time, and I didn't know how to control my anger. That I was very young back then. Yeah.
I am nothing but a civilian.
No,
nothing
but
but
seriously, with taking accountability, a lot comes with it. It's self-awareness, it's responsibility. You have to be accountable for your actions, your decisions, choices that you make every day in your everyday life, in your relationships, when you are at work, even with your children. People don't like being accountable for their children either. I hate that. I hate that.
No, let me tell you something.
That shit burns me down when people don't like to be accountable for their children.
I talked to my ex after we split up.
You know why that little motherfucker bad like that, bitch?
Exactly.
Because you ain't fucking him up.
Y'all
know. I tell y'all I'm a social worker, right? By day, that's my job, and I work with kids. I work with kids from the ages of 5 to 22, and you know how many parents I sit on a daily and see that these children behave like this because there is no parents don't,
because they don't want to be parents.
Who?
They don't want to be parents. That's the thing.
But it's not even that. It's like these children will misbehave or they'll do something, and the parents will not hold them accountable for their action.
Because the truth is that these parents don't want to be parents. They don't want to be what an actual parent means.
I think sometimes people don't know what accountability is. I personally believe that.
Let me say this. So when I was with my ex and stuff like that, and we had our kids and everything or whatever, I have a video of her saying it because this was a constant thing. Even in her family, other members of her family used to say it. They would say when the kids got on their nerves or some shit like that and they couldn't handle it, they didn't want to discipline the kids.
They put them in front of the TV?
No, not just that. Give them a tablet or some shit too as well. But she said out her mouth, I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to be a mom anymore. Now that's some crazy shit because usually, like, you hear from us niggas. But to say that you no longer want to be a mom, her cousin said that she wanted to get up and run the fuck away. Leave her 3 children.
Hold on. It's nothing wrong with that. She did it. Hold on. It's been plenty of times as a parent I've been overwhelmed, overworked, and I wanted to get the fuck away from my kids. So there's nothing wrong with saying that. And I feel like any mother that is saying that, she's being accountable of her feelings.
Now, the girl that ran away, this bitch ain't had no job. She lived in Section 8 and shit like that by choice. She could have worked. She was able-bodied and everything, but she let a nigga take care of her because she just was a lazy hoe. And she decided that these kids was cramping her style because she couldn't go out and go party and shit like that. So she decided to get up and leave her fucking kids in the house by themselves. Them kids was eating cereal and bullshit for dinner, okay? They came over my house. I gave them a goddamn TV, microwave dinner, and they said this was the best meal that they had in a long-ass time. Dead ass. I gave them heat up microwave. And then the mom got mad at me because the kids like being over my fucking house. That was the last time they came over. The kids, I never watched those kids ever again. ever again. Never watched those fucking kids. And then my ex turned around and basically did the same exact fucking shit.
That sounds like
a bitch that don't want to take accountability. Let's call a spade a spade.
Okay.
Yup.
Okay.
Yup. She didn't want to take accountability.
That sounds like a bitch that doesn't want to take
don't want to take accountability. You had these kids. You went out here and was fucking multiple niggas, okay? Because all 3 of them got different baby daddies.
Damn.
All 3 of them. You was fucking. One of them was for a check. How the fuck you get pregnant
don't
off
do that.
of
I got 2 baby daddies. Don't do that.
Listen, she got 3 baby daddies, but one of them was for a check, okay? 3 baby daddies, none of them motherfuckers around, all right? But it's crazy that she'll take care of the other dude kid, but not take care of her own fucking kids. Come on now, take some accountability for your children. You don't want to be a mom. You want to have a plaything. That's it.
Well, that's sad. I'm sorry.
Yeah, of course it's sad.
That them kids are going through that. That's sad.
Yep.
That's a lot. But not every woman is that way, and
100%.
I still feel like a woman should be able to say, when she's overworked or overwhelmed, and should be able to say, I don't want to be a mom right now. I don't want to do this.
Well, you can say that when you have a partner that'll tag in and do it. But the moment you decide that you want to be a single mom, because most times it's just like you said, that these women have kids and shit like that or whatever, and even though the dad
and they don't
think
about the consequences,
and they didn't think, yeah, exactly. You don't get to the point where you understand that, hey, I can't turn around and say I don't want to be a mom anymore. You want to jump up and say how I'm their mommy and I'm their daddy, but that's a 24-hour job. That's a full-time fucking job. You understand me? 7 days a week, you there.
Shiz don't like deadbeat moms. He don't like that. He don't like deadbeats.
I dealt with deadbeat moms, and I was never a deadbeat father on some shit. I was never a deadbeat father. I was their mommy and their daddy, motherfuckers.
Okay,
Shit.
Shit said period.
Listen,
don't play with him.
Okay, listen. You step up, take responsibility, because a lot of y'all moms out here like to put dads down and shit like that or whatever, and make it seem like we're the problem or whatnot and shit.
You're the problem.
We the ones that are out here going to bat for the kids, killing ourselves and shit like that. She tried to make it seem like I was a stay-at-home dad. Yes, I was a stay-at-home dad, but I worked from home. Okay, I had a job that paid more than her fucking job. I worked for the bank. Okay, and was making $29 an hour to punk ass $28.50. Okay, I paid all the bills. This bitch kept my card in her wallet. I never complained. I said, baby, just leave me $200 on my motherfucking car. This bitch was getting a $1,600 check every week, and I said, just leave me $200 on my car so I could take the kids to go get their haircuts, get my haircut and shit like that, and buy me a new video game every once in a while when I wanted to. That bitch had it all. How the dare she come out her mouth and say, I don't want to be a mom anymore. Your hair done, your nails done, everything, your bills paid, all of that shit. Get the fuck out of here with that shit.
Why y'all don't make shit, man? Why y'all do that? Why y'all do that?
Can't come around here with that bullshit.
He ain't fucking with y'all.
Can't come around here with that bullshit. You heard me?
Wait a minute, shit. You was doing all that.
Listen, man, all of it. You heard me? All of it. That's why she's still on my line trying to come back. You heard me? I don't want to ask no more though. But at the end of the day, you gotta take accountability. You feel me? So now I told her you gotta be a big girl. You know what she turned around and said? She said I left her with everything. Bitch, I left you with the house, the car, the kids, all of that shit. Everything's still in my fucking name. Car still got my name on it. House still got my name on it. Bills was still in my name and shit. And you had the nerve to turn around to me and say about I should just leave the shit in my fucking name and stuff like that. You got my clothes, bitch. Bitch wouldn't even give me back my pet. She wouldn't even give me back my snake. I said, bitch, could I have my snake? She said, fuck you. Fuck you, you ain't getting this snake back, you punk bitch. All because I was getting some other pussy. Come on, now take accountability, bitch. Take accountability. Now I done lost my snake. I like my snake more than I like them kids. Fuck it. That was a little harsh, wasn't it? But you know what, though? The snake ain't never talked back. The snake just ate and was nice to me. You feel me? The snake was nice to me. Ain't never talked back.
Oh, God.
Shit.
I fucking love this, yo.
Yeah, y'all love it. That's why y'all truly gonna love empty voicemails.
Yes, y'all got
Yep, y'all gonna love empty voicemails.
Y'all gonna love this album.
February.
Y'all gonna love this album.
Okay, because I spill all the tea, not just with her. I spill the tea about the new bitches too.
Wait a minute, Shiz. Before your album come out, we gonna have to have a show where you talk about gender wars. Like, I know you talk about like. Wait.
Oh man.
No.
Oh man, we can talk about it. Because
you
know what? I'm in a good space.
Me and him talk.
I'm in a better headspace now to talk about to actually talk about my divorce and to talk about, you know, how things fell apart. Yeah, like at one point, like, yeah, like, absolutely not. I was like, I hate to mention anything. I wanted to pretend like shit didn't happen. Right. But now, fuck that. I'm mad. Take accountability, bitch. That's the name of the show. Accountability today.
Yeah.
Yep.
I feel you.
Yep. So like,
but
yeah,
are
like,
you, wait, so are you still mad, or does it like?
Am I mad? No. Am I pissed? Hell yeah. I'm pissed because I'm pissed at myself. You feel me? That's where the blame come in. I'm pissed at myself.
No, don't.
I blame myself for not seeing the bullshit.
No, don't blame yourself. Just take accountability.
Take accountability for not seeing the bullshit. You right. You right.
No self-blame.
I should have seen the bullshit. Yes, you're absolutely right.
And sometimes we do see bullshit. Sometimes, you know, when I married my ex-husband, I saw bullshit.
Yeah, I should have seen bullshit.
Man, them motherfucking red flags was waving high. And my dumb ass was just like,
you know what? I think that's the next show. Red flags and ignoring them. Because I'm telling you right now, like on some red flag shit, look, I'm going to say this because y'all going to really fuck with it. My ex-wife was a homeless bitch when I got with her, okay? So I'm going to put that out there. Boom. Y'all go ahead and listen to my album on February 7th. And come tune into the next show.
Still a homeless bitch.
Oh, shit. We was out here fucking homosexuals? God damn. Oh my God, red flags and homosexuals. That's the next show.
He was a homeless, dirty bitch. Oh, child. Hold on. He was a homeless, dirty bitch with 6 kids by 6 different bitches. Hold on.
Okay, we know why you was fucking him. Same reason why I was fucking the homeless bitch too. This bitch was in a shelter for domestic violence and lying about it. Oh, wait, I gotta say something for the next show.
Wait, hold on. So my ex-husband wasn't in a shelter, but his house looked like a shelter. It looked like a shelter. Nope. When I'm talking about, look, my sister asked me if he had daytime roaches or nighttime roaches. And cousins? I said, bitch, he has all day roaches. The motherfucking roaches are the cousins. Like, the cousins. like the roaches, the roaches was coming out the door frame to the door. Like you open the door and you got to step back because they was falling. Oh, okay. All right,
so it's about that time? We getting close to that time.
My sister was like, bitch, don't you ever let nobody like that play with you again in your fucking life. Like, bitch, what's
better
wrong with
the
you?
Fuck not.
All
Listen,
right.
I know better now.
That is our time.
Yep.
It was great seeing y'all again. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of My Mic's On. And you guys know when my mic is on, that shit is up. We will see you next week. We are out of here.
Peace, love, and